Falz and Mr. Macaroni got to relive history again after the police and military men chased NSAS peace workers at Lekki Tollgate. Recall that Falz and Mr. Macaroni announced that there will be a peaceful march to remember the victims of the NSAS movement. The peace workers began their march in the early hours of Thursday with wooden coffins to signify the Nigerian youth that lost their lives as a result of police brutality. It was going well until the peace workers dropped the coffins at Lekki Tollgate, and immediately the military men who have been stationed there chased them. They also tear gas Falz and the others who were fortunate to run away, and made arrests of others who were not lucky. This has made more Nigerians angry and are calling on the government to allow Nigerians mourn the victims in peace. They just like to be creating problem. These people will do their whatever, they will still go home. That is it. In as much they know the presence of the security men were there, nobody's going to, they are not even there to even make any trouble. What would they be doing? Nothing. But these so-called police, I mean the security men, always like to create problem where there is none. I don't understand. I don't really understand. We've been hearing this tear gassing since morning. Well, police and army should leave these protesters alone. They will go home when they are tired. They are trying to provoke the armed forces. Armed forces should ignore them because they have the right to protest. Why would they provoke them? What are they provoking them for? They will just do their own thing and everybody goes. That is it. But they'll always create problem when there is none. So sad, but we'll see. Okay, Falz. Okay, but you get high, but you know they see how many families have come out so far to say they lost their loved ones at the Lekki Tollgate. So you are in this category. Don't say what you don't know because your relatives were not affected. Okay, those demonstrating don't have a brain. We should have a sober reflection, not going about the issues. The Nigerian government will not be able to cover their wickedness forever. They can't cover it. NSAS have come to stay, and the next generation will hear what Buhari government did against its citizens at Tollgate in Lagos. They can't, that is exactly what they are trying to do, so that people just forget about it, don't talk about it. And for the fact they have come out to say it never happened, and you begin to hear people, how many people came out. So I'm wondering that something that went on live and they are telling us it was doctored. It was doctored. Now police throw tear gas abeg. Falz will get himself killed one day. He likes chasing clouds and attention. One will get them in full. I think you are the one that is not serious, since you're happy with the way this country is being governed. People that have the mind to fight for us here, you are still insulting them. You know, this kind of people, whether their own is finished, so they don't even know what it means to have a good life. Anybody commenting this manner in this way, they don't know what it means to have a good environment, to have a good governance, to have a good life. They don't know. So it has always been rough. So when they see people want to do anything or something otherwise, they will now begin to like, what is the big deal about all these things? I mean, make una forget. And there's no way Tinubu's name will not be called. Why are they running away? Okay, they would have stayed till the end. Well, no use opinion, no process in Nigeria. Thank you guys. Thank you. May God continue to strengthen you and strong energy in you guys to support and stand. We all will continue to stand in our right. We want new Nigeria. The human cannot win us. Education is light. Okay. Omoyele Sowore is the best as Nigeria president to start the liberation. Youth, arise and help your futures. Nigeria police and military will never ever in their miserable lives learn. After all, nothing was done to them when they killed the youth. No sanctions melted on them. So why will they learn? They will not learn. So up till now, some youths are still not on serious. Some of our youths are the reason why Buhari say we are lazy. Lazy what? So that you just keep quiet. That is why majority of you are always afraid. They went there, but just because the government is trying to cover up some things, I see no reason why. You will be there, you see them. See all the rally that took place last month. Yes, early this month, some weeks back. Did you hear any trouble or unrest? No. When you hear unrest, it is the same government that always creates it. They are the ones that always create it because there's something they are trying to to cover up. That is why they are like, oh, they should not do this, they should not do that. They don't. The thing is already out there, and they just want it to die a natural death. That nobody will be talking about it, nobody will be speaking about it. Everybody should just move on. That is exactly what they want, because the more they talk about this, the more they come out for this, the more their image is being dented. I mean, all these Nigerian politicians, the more their image will be dented. So they don't want people to talk about it. And the reason why they erase what is it called? They erase history from our curriculum, and people have a different opinions, disjointed history here and there, disjointed stories here and there, because we don't even have our official history of this country. Everything is just zigzag, zigzag, and that is exactly what they are trying to protect. But mind you, this is the era of social media. It will be stored forever. Nothing anybody can do about it. Mm-hmm. Thank God it is not like in those days that somebody has to be writing. No, everything is just stored there. You are videoing, and one of the videos he did in the morning, some of them were just, a lot of people came out and were with their phones, and I'm sure a lot of them were really live, so that you don't come and tell us that if you do any you say it was doctored. The man that said it was a doctored video in that answers in 2020, say the man now has come out, he doesn't want to talk much about it. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.